Well, good to have you with us here on the South African morning, just gone 8:30. It's such a shame, actually, only half an hour left with Ladysmith Black Mambazo. Please don't forget to keep your tweets coming in at eNCA. Use the hashtag. Great performance just before the break.
Right.
That was just a teaser. That was like a little, like the food, a little taster from Chef Sia.
Absolutely. And you know what? eNCA viewers shouldn't say we don't do anything for them, because we give them the performances, like concerts, mini concerts. We try and plug you in.
For free.
Just for free. You know, every Friday, or at least some Fridays, we do try to. But you know what, let's catch up with our chef and just thank him as well for the food, and just also find out where we can all get to enjoy the food. Chef, again, I mean, thank you so much. This is absolutely beautiful. Where can we get the food? Should we want to bring in family and friends and, you know, come and enjoy the delicacies?
Kobo Cuisine had a restaurant in Maboneng. Corona happened, so we got to close. But we're working on reopening. But currently, we do private dinners, we do corporate events, we do birthdays, weddings, anything you can think of, we basically do that.
Yeah.
We are Kobo Cuisine on all our social media platforms, and you'll find all the contact details and the information you need.
Absolutely, and we can enjoy African food while we're there.
Absolutely.
Right? Thank you so much, Chef. Thank you.
So Sunday lunch sorted, in case you're wondering. You just get hold of Chef Sia and everyone from his organisation. We need to just talk quickly about COVID, because the chef just mentioned it. Welcome back to both of you as well. How devastating was that for you as far as travel and your industry is concerned? Because you're obviously global, a global name. Yeah. How devastating was that for whoever wants to pick that up?
Yeah, it was very hard, because I remember we had tours lined up for the rest of the year, and we just came back we just came back from the US, and then we went to the lockdown. Yeah. And in the beginning, we thought it was just going to end soon, and then we're going to
3 weeks, so it's going to be over.
Yeah, it was just going to be 3 weeks, and then it just went on and on and on. It was difficult, because we get together every time. We always together, rehearsing, singing, making new music, and we go out, we sing for the people. That's where we are happy and where we are at peace. But yeah, it was very hard.
I'm sure. And Bob, you mentioned earlier on that music is a form of healing, especially it's important for the group, you know, to heal through music. How did you heal yourself mentally, emotionally, during a time where people were getting into depression, losing their jobs? How did you keep yourselves motivated?
Well, in these past 3 years, as it was so difficult, what I did, I was playing the music. Ladysmith Black Mambazo music the most, and all other music also. Because when you are playing the music, so it clears your mind, it just creates your world where you live happily. That's where I said to myself, the power of music is still there. Sometimes when you are doing something, you are in the middle of it, so you cannot recognize this. But I won't lie to you, it was very difficult. As Bongsen was saying, that we couldn't have a chance to come together, and because Ladysmith Black Mambazo music, it does something very unique, you know, to me. Every time, just to see them. When I see them, even when I was not feeling well, and then after I saw them, I can feel that the energy is coming back. Let alone that when we sing, and then it's like we are preaching to each other, and then also it's but it's just something amazing. So I think I used to say to myself, that's kept us all this in this difficult time. Because now when I look back, I said it was so difficult, but I didn't feel it that way. I was disappointed and missing being with the guys, being on the road, but God kept us until now.
Oh yes.
What's the future hold for the youth? Because one of the dreams I remember of Ladysmith Black Mambazo was to groom the youngsters. But I think we spoke about this. It's no offence, of course, to the group, but I think when we see new people coming in, maybe people are like, but this isn't the Ladysmith that I know.
Yeah.
Even though you've got to keep the new ones coming, you've got to. But some people don't like that. But what's the future? Where's the youth coming in? Where are we grooming? Who are we grooming?
Like you said, it's always been a wish of my father to build an academy where we're going to teach all the indigenous music of South Africa and just have a home for South African music there. But the dream took long until he passed on. But we've started a Ladysmith Black Mambazo Mobile Academy, where we go all around the country. We go to the schools, we go to the community, we just talk to the kids about the music, just share with them the story of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, how it started, how we succeed, how we conquer the problems and all that. And we also found groups there, people that are interested in this kind of music. So we teach them, and then we put them in the studio, we record them, and then we promote them so that they can also have the future in the music. So in this coming up concert that we are doing in Joburg Theatre on the 17th, we are going to have 2 of the groups that we found in the country to come and perform with us there. And also because after this one, we're going on tour in the US. And
we're touring again?
Yes, nice. We're going on tour in the US, and then we're going to Europe and UK. So when we go to the UK, we're going to bring 2 other groups that we are going to take with them to put them out there on the world stage.
That is amazing.
So that is what we are doing, to try and preserve this kind of music for the next generation.
It's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I really, 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 really appreciate that. Before we let you go, Mambazo, just your final words. You know, the legacy of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, what would you like the group to be remembered for? You will be honouring and remembering a great man on the 17th as well, doing your part to continue his legacy. But for the legacy of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, what would you like it to be?
You know, let me tell the story that we used to talk about amongst ourselves. We say we want to do something that it was never done before, and we want people to realize that everything is possible if you are sharing your ideas. And also something that it disappoints when people are starting something and then they just leave it before they finish it. Bob Shabalala used to say, if you are walking, just walk the straight line, because the people who are going to follow you, they will find a way. But if you are changing, sometimes you are doing this, tomorrow you are doing that. So in answer your question is that I wish people, they can remember Ladysmith Black Mambazo and remember Bob Shabalala and all the other members. They were people who lived in South Africa. They took something that was, no one was giving it a chance, but they polished it. And until now, we can talk about a big awards in the world. And then, so Ladysmith Black Mambazo won some Grammy awards, which we are so humble for that.
Thank you. Oh,
that must all be amazing to say, that we won some Grammy awards.
Yeah.
Must be. Thank you. All the best with the tours. We know we're going to follow you. You know that everyone's going to follow you. And, of course, the concert coming up as well. Simo Gaseni, Shabalala, and Albert Mazibuko. Now, that's not the end of them, of course. They were just down with us for breakfast with Chef Sia. You got to feed Ladysmith Black Mambazo, Chef. Thank you.
That goes on your CV.
That's going on your CV.
Yeah.
There's a massive performance coming up in a couple of minutes. But I think before we get to that, we're going to let them go upstairs to get ready out of Studio One. But before we do that, let's see what your weather for today looks like.